Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today's date is August 26, 1969. We are at Tiger Stadium for a big American League matchup between the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. The Athletics come into this game a record of 69-54. They currently lead the American League West. The Detroit Tigers are in third place in the American League East with a record of 67-57. The New York Yankees are in fourth, and the Senators are in fifth, but pretty much really only 2 games separates the three teams. So pretty much anything is possible here in a big game of inside pitch, as the Athletics and the Tigers will go at each other. The Tigers trying to stay in the top 3. The A's trying to stay ahead of a Minnesota Twins team that has been breathing down their necks for the last couple of game weeks. So we will see what happens tonight. Jeremy Brooks, Ben Witt, Steeler fan, are first to join us here at Tigers Stadium. The Athletics historically won this game. The A's had 8 runs and 15 hits, no errors. The Tigers, 6 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors. They were kind of ugly in this game, but we will see what happens tonight for some Friday night baseball. I'm pretty sure Chuck Rawlings will be joining us momentarily. Meanwhile, it is time to play some baseball, so let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is Denny McLain. We've seen him a number of times. 24 wins, 9 losses, a 2.80 ERA, 181 strikeouts, and 60 walks. McLain really was the ace of the Tigers that year. We are at Tiger Stadium. Tiger Stadium, definitely usually a hitter's park, and this one is no exception. 176 home runs, but adds 3 to strikeouts. So Tiger Stadium, we could be seeing a few bombs here in this stadium. And pretty easy with those short porches it had. Tiger Stadium was pretty easy to hit the ball out. But let's see what the A's can do today here against the Tigers as we go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Athletics will be the shortstop, Bert Campaneris, 260 average, 2 homers, 25 home runs, and 69. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Tigers are the home team as Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Tiger Stadium. I'm pretty sure, Chuck, you have your own suite box up there. I'm pretty sure you do, since this is your home stadium. Let's play. McLain, 5-4, hit by pitch, 15 is high. Campaneris, 1-3, and he grounds it to short. And that will be handled by Tom Tresh. And he will throw it over to first for the out. 1 out. And that will bring up the center fielder, Jose Tartabull. 267 average, no homers, 11 RBIs, and 69. McLain, 2-1. That is a blank. Tartabull, 1-1. Ground out to third. Handled there by Don Wirt. And Wirt will toss that over to first for the second out. And now we will see the right fielder, the man himself, Reggie Jackson. 275 average, 47 homers, 118 RBIs. And yes, Reggie Jackson is one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. McLain, 4-2, possible error. Jackson, 2-5. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Norm Cash. His error rating is a 5. That's a 17. Cash will get it. McLain will come over there and receive the throw. And that will be a 1-2-3 inning for McLain. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the one with the orange tiger stripes. I'm pretty sure it was. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight. And I'm not 100% sure this is how his name was supposed to be spelled, how it sounded. George Lauzerique. Am I saying that right? If that's not a baseball name, I don't know what is. 3 wins, 4 losses, a 4.72 ERA, 39 strikeouts, and 27 walks. As Ron McGrath joins us here at Tiger Stadium. So how is that? Lauzerique or Lauzerique? Somebody let me know how to say his name completely. But that is definitely a baseball name. I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with me on that. Leading off for the Tigers will be the center fielder, Mickey Stanley. 235 average, 16 homers, 70 RBIs in 69. Lauzerique, 1-4. Range play at the... So it's Lauzerique. Thank you. Right? La as in La or Laser. Lauzerique or Lauzerique. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Yes, this is August 26, 1969. 1-4. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium. 5-4. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Jose Tartable. His range is a 3. He's got it. 1 out. Fly ball to center field, but Tartable will make that. My look, 9-11-1 versus Oakland 6-11-1. Are you sure? Retro sheet. I'm pretty sure I got the correct one here. Next batter is the shortstop, Tom Tresh. A 211 average, 14 homers, and 46 RBIs. And let me just be sure, because I'm pretty sure I have the correct game for that day. It's August 26th. No, this is the first game of the doubleheader. By the way, this was a double header, Ben. This was a double header. There were 2 games. You're looking at the second one. This was a double header. I'm just playing the first one. So Lauzerique. So just call him Lazy. All right. So Lauzerique. Lauzerique will pitch. Lauzerique, 6-4. Home run result against the righty. Tresh needs a 12. That's an 8, and that's gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Tom Tresh. Solo bomb for him as he hits that one over the right field wall, and Tom Tresh will put the Tigers ahead quickly, 1-0. So Tresh gets that one here. As Clee baseball fan, XSG2 and Doug Hunt join us here at Tiger Stadium. No, we're not doing a doubleheader there. And the next batter will be the right fielder, Jim Northrup. A 295 average, 25 homers, and 26 RBIs. Lauzerique, 5-2. Wild pitch, that's a blank. Northrup, 2-1, and that's a base hit. He'll hit that one past third, and a single for Northrup. And now we'll see the first baseman, Norm Cash. A 280 average, 22 homers, 74 RBIs. Infield, of course, automatically a double play depth. And okay, so La Land. Okay, so it's Lauzerique. Okay. Strategy, Northrup does stay put. Lauzerique, 5-1, range play. Cash, 6-3, fly ball, center field, once again going to Tartable. His range is a 3. He won't get that one, and that is going to be a single to center field. Northrup, a base runner 4, a single to center, a 0, 1-4. Northrup will get the third, and he will. Single to center, Northrup gets to third base easily. So Cash has a single. And now the batter is the left fielder, Willie Horton. 262 average, 28 homers, 91 RBIs in 69. That is a respectable. It's respectable. Infield will stay at double play depth. Strategy, that is a 1, but nothing happening. Lauzerique will pitch. 4-5. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium. 2-4. That's going to be a base hit to right field with a possible double. Northrup automatically scores. Cash automatically gets the third, but Horton's got to try for second. Base runner is a 2. Right fielder Jackson a -1. He needs a 1 to get to second base, and he doesn't. He holds back at first. But another run scores. for the Tigers. And it is now 2-0 here. Stadium cheers. Yay! So now runners at first and third. And the next batter for the Cats will be the second baseman, Tommy Matchik. 242 average, no homers, 32 RBIs in 69. They'll stay in double play depth. 2-0 Tigers here, bottom of the first. Already the Cats are leading. Strategy, nothing there. Lauzerique, 2-3. Home run result, but the 14 is due high because Matchik has zeros. 3-1, and he hits one to right field. That'll be a fly ball to right. And that's going to be caught by Jackson for out number 2. Matchik, sacrifice fly of 2. Hit to right, you add 1. A 1-3. Cash will score, and he does. So Cash comes in to score on the sacrifice fly, and it is now 3-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! So now that was a sacrifice fly to right. And now we'll see the catcher, Bill Freehand. 262 average, 16 homers, 49 RBIs in 69. DB joins us here at Tigers Stadium. The channel with the fluffy cat would have done this doubleheader. You're absolutely right. The channel with the fluffy cat would have done that. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Lauzerique, 6-1. Pitcher result, 8. That's a base hit right past the pitcher, and that'll be a single. Horton, however, even with 2 outs, he will not make third. He will hold at second base. A base hit for Freehand right past the pitcher. And the Tigers are getting it done early. Here's the third baseman, Don Wirt. 225 average, 14 homers, 50 RBIs in 69. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Nothing happening. Lauzerique, 4-6. Strikeout plus 10. That'll get Wirt. The inning is over. That's the first strikeout for Lauzerique. 3 runs on 5 hits. And a solo bomb by Tom Tresh. 3-0 Cats after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Athletics will be the third baseman, Sal Bando. A 281 average, 31 homers, 113 RBIs. McLain, 6'4", walk. Yep, that's ball 4. He'll walk Bando. And Bando becomes the first base runner. First walk issued by McLain. And now the batter is the first baseman, Tito Francona. Francona started the season with the Atlanta Braves. He is now on the Oakland Athletics. I know some people do have issues with not having a card for each team. It really doesn't bother me. Francona had a very good year, though. 318 average, 5 homers, 42 RBIs. Francona is now on the A's. Infield is at normal double play depth, and Bando stays put. McLain, 2-2. Wild pitch. The 16 is too high. That's a blank. Francona, 4-4. And it's a base hit to center field. Bando, base runner 3. A single to center, however, is a -3. Bando has no chance to get the third. He will stay at second. And now the batter is the second baseman, Dick Green. A 275 average, 12 homers, and 64 RBIs. Still nobody out here in the top of the second. Nothing on the 4. McLain, 6'4", walk, 9. That's too high. Green, 6'4", and against a righty, it's a base hit past second. Bando will have the speed. He will come around and he will score. Francona, he will hold at second base. He'll hold at second. Green on at first, and it is now 3-1. RBI single by Green. So now runners at first and second. And now we'll see the left fielder, Tommy Reynolds, 257 average, 2 homers, 20 RBIs in 69. McLain in some trouble here, still no one out in the top of the second. Strategy, nothing on the 4. McLain, 4-1 against the righty, strikeout 7, cold strike 3 on Reynolds. And that will be the first strikeout for McLain, 1 down. And now the catcher, Phil Roof, a 235 average, 2 homers and 19 RBIs in 69. Anything happening on the strategy? The answer is no. McLain, 6-6, pitcher result. Righty, a 1-5 is a base hit. That's a 7, it's too high. Roof, 2-4, and against the righty, he smacks one into left field, and that's going to be a double to left. Francona will score. Green, a base runner, 3, double to left, a -1, a 1-2. Green will score. No, it's a 6. Green coming around third. Roof is on at second. That is a 6. Left fielder is Horton. He has a 0 arm. A 1-4. There'll be a play. It is a 4. The play's coming to the plate. Green coming in. A 2-5. He is out. And he is. Green is thrown out at the plate. That is a 2. Bill Roof has a base running rating of 2. He will make third on the play. It's 3-2, but there are 2 outs. So Green is thrown out at the plate. Roof is on third. That is a double and an extra base. He does get an RBI. And now that'll bring up the pitcher, George Lauzerique, 100 average, and that's all he had in 69. Let's see here. DB said that should be about enough for Denny Mac. And of course, Success G2 says no lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on 13. McLain. 1-1. Strikeout 14. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. That's the second strikeout for McLain. But the damage is done. 2 runs, 3 hits, and a walk. The A's do get 2 of them back as we now go to the bottom of the second. No lead is safe when you play this game. And I have games of the years to prove it. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Cats will be the pitcher, Denny McLain, a 160 average and 8 RBIs in 69, respectable. Lauzerique, 2-4, range play. McLain, 4-4, fly ball, center field. Coming in for it is Tartable. His range is a 3. He won't get that one, and that's actually going to get by him, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double for Denny McLain. McLain will go ahead and get a double and head on to second base. And Denny McLain on the bag saying, DH, I don't need no stinking DH. That'll bring up Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 1. McLain gets a double, and unfortunately, Tartable misplayed it. It is a hit, though. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Lauzerique, 3-1, strikeout plus. He'll get Stanley. Struck him out. And that is the second K for Stanley. 1 down. And now the batter is Tresh. Tresh hit a bomb his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Strategy, nothing on the 8th. Lauzerique will pitch. 1-2, possible error. Tresh, 6-4, pop fly ball to first base. Calling for it is Francona. His error rating is a 12. That's a 10. He will not make an error. He'll make the catch. Has to be an odd number for that to happen on a pop fly. That's out number 2. Pop fly ball to first, but Francona will get it. And now with 2 outs, here comes Northrup. Northrup got a base hit his first time up. Strategy roll for McLain. He stays put. Lauzerique, 3-5, strikeout plus 10, swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. Third K for Lauzerique. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. Still 3-2 after 2. Top of the third. And top of the order. Bert Campaneris leads off for Oakland. And he's 0 for 1. McLain, 6-4, walk. Yep, that's ball 4, easily on a 2. And Campaneris will trot to first. So a leadoff walk to Campy. It brings up Tartable. Tartable is 0 for 1. Campy had 62 stolen bases, and he gets the steal sign, and off he goes. 18 plus 1 is 19. Bill Freehan plus 1 is a 20. The only way Campaneris is out is on a 20. And it's a 1. It's a possible error. Freehand's error rating is an 8. Nope, it's going to be a good play there by Matchick. I'm sorry, by the shortstop Tresh. He'll get the ball from going past him, but that will be a stolen base for Campaneris. So stolen base for Campy. And now the tying runs at second. Re-roll the strat. This time it's a 20. McLain turns around, fires. Nope, Campaneris will get back. Now McLain will pitch for Tartable. McLain, 1-5. Strikeout 12 is high. Tartable, 5-3. And against a righty, Tartable ties the game. That's going to be a double into left field. Campaneris will score. Tartable ties it, gets to second base. We're tied at 3. Stadium groans. RBI double by Jose Tartable. And now the batter is Reggie. He's 0 for 1. Still nobody out. Still nobody out in the top of the third. Might be in for one of those games. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. McLain, 2-5. Strikeout 11. Got him. They'll strike out Jackson. That's the third K for McLain, and that's 1 out. And now here's Bando. Bando walked his first time up. Tartable, he'll stay put. McLain, 4-5. Error on a throw. Bando, 6-3. Nope, that's a fly ball to center field. And that's going to be caught by Stanley for out number 2. Now, Tartable is a base running rating of 3. But hit to center is a -1. And Stanley has a -2 arm. That makes Tartable's base running rating a 0. He will not try to go to third, so there will not be a throwing error. That will be 2 outs, though. And the next batter is Francona. Francona got a single his first time up. And nothing on the 4. Tartable stays put. McLain, 5-4. Hit by pitch. 10 is high. Francona, 5-3. That's a ground out to short. Tresh will go ahead and get to that. And he'll throw it over and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 stolen base, and 1 walk. And we are tied at 3 now, going into the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Big D will be Norm Cash. And he got a base hit, an RBI single his first time up. Lauzerique, 2-3. Home run result against a righty. Cash needs a 15. That's a 7. Well, he had 22 of them in 1969, and he gets one here. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Home run, Norm Cash. Tigers retake the lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cash goes ahead. That was just a plain meatball by Lauzerique, and Cash turned that into lasagna. Here comes Horton. Horton 1-for-1, got a base hit his first time up, an RBI single. Lauzerique 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Horton 2-1 base hit, hits one into right field. Looks like pitching is going to take the night off tonight. There were 14 runs scored in this game historically combined. Here's Matt Chick. Matt Chick sacrificed fly his first time up. Horton with 3 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Lauzerique 4-5. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium 3-1. That's hit to right field. That's a 14. That is a possible home run result. But Matt Chick has zeros. He cannot hit a home run. So instead, that's going to be a fly out to right. That's a fly out to right, one away. That would have been a 14. That was a home run shot. But Matt Chick still has to have some home run power. And he does not. One down. Next batter is Freehan. Freehan is 1-for-1. Horton on it first, and he will stay there. Lauzerique 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Freehan 4-6, and it's a line out right to the shortstop, Campaneris. Horton will be doubled off on a 1. No, he'll get back 2 outs. So we'll line out to short, and now the batter is Wirt, and Wirt's 0-for-1. Horton still where he belongs, and he'll stay there. Lauzerique 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Wirt 3-6. Ground out to second base. That'll be taken care of there by Green. And Green is going to force out Horton at second and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Norm Cash. 4-3 Tigers after 3. I'm pretty sure pitching took the night off a lot of times at Tiger Stadium. That is not an easy park to keep the ball inside. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Athletics will be Dick Green, and he got a base hit his first time up, an RBI single. McLain 5-6. That's a blank. Green 3-1. Flied out to center field. And Mickey Stanley will come under it and make the play. Next batter is Reynolds. Reynolds is 0-for-1. McLain, 4-1 against the righty. Strikeout. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. That is the 4th strikeout for McLain. And now here's Roof. Roof got an RBI double his first time up. McLain, 4-5. Error on a throw. Roof, 5-3. That's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Tommy Matchick. His error rating is an 8. That's a 1. That's going to be an error. Cash's range is a 3. And he prevents the ball from getting past him, but Roof is safe. So that's going to be an E4 to allow the runner reach base. That is the first error on the Tigers. They had 3 of them in this game historically. So there's one of them. The next batter is Lauzerique, and he'll bat. So strategy roll. Roof stays put. McLain, 5-6. That's a blank. Lauzerique, 5-1, and that is a fly to right, shallow fly ball. And Jim Northrup will get to it and make the catch. No runs, a hit, and 1 error. But the Athletics can't do anything with it. We will go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Tigers will be Denny McLain. He got a double his first time up. Lauzerique, 2-5. Walk. 1. Yeah, he walked him. He went ahead and walks McLain. Didn't get many of them against righties, but that's a 1, and he'll walk McLain. And now here's Stanley. Stanley is 0-for-2. McLain not really a threat to do anything, and he won't. Lauzerique will pitch. 3-1, strikeout plus. He'll get Stanley there easily, and that is the third strikeout for Lauzerique, one away. And now here's Tresh. Tresh 1 for 2 with a bomb. And nothing there on the 7. Lauzerique, 5-1, range play. Tresh, 6-3, fly ball center field. Once again, it's Jose Tartable getting called upon for ranges. He's been busy out there with range plays. His range is a 3. He's got it. 2 outs. McLain will stay put. Jose Tartable makes another good play in center field. It'll bring up Northrup. Northrup 1 for 2. Anything for the strat? Nope. Lauzerique, 1-4. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 1-4. This time it's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Tommy Reynolds. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 4. He's got it. The inning is over. 2 big range plays. 1, nothing across except a walk. It's still 4-3 Tigers after 4. Top of the 5th. And top of the order once again for the A's. Here's Bert Campaneris. And he is 0 for 1, but walked his last time up. Stole a base and scored. McLain, 4-6, blank. Campaneris, 1-6, ground out to third. That'll be handled by Wirt. And he will take it and toss it over. Next up is Tartable. He's been busy in center field today. He's 1 for 2, got an RBI double his last time up. McLain, 5-5, that's a blank. Tartable, 4-3, and he grounds it right back to the box. McLain will go ahead and get that and throw it right to first for out number 2. And now here's Reggie. Reggie is 0 for 2. McLain looking in, knows got to be very careful with Reggie Jackson. McLain, 1-6, walk. That's ball 4. He will walk Jackson on the 2 easily. So Jackson draws a base on balls. It will now bring up Bando. Bando is 0 for 1 with a walk as well. Jackson had 13 stolen bases. He won't take any here. McLain, 6-6. Pitcher result, 8. That's too high. Bando, 6-2, and it is a fly ball to right. And Jim Northbrook says he's got it, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across except a walk for the Athletics. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th here, with the Tigers holding a 1-run lead. Lauzerique will be tired after the next 3 batters. We'll see how long he goes. Norm Cash leads off for Detroit. He is 2 for 2, a bomb and a home and a single. Bottom of the 5th inning here. This was the first game of a doubleheader that was played that day. We're just playing the first one. Lauzerique, 6-6. Against the lefty, that's a walk plus 10, and Cash is going to first. So he walks Cash. Third straight time Cash has reached the bases. Here's Horton. Horton 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Cash, 11, nothing happening there. Lauzerique, a 2-3 home run result. Well, that takes care of that because against the righty, Horton has a 20. Horton's going to hear a who, and he's going to send that one down the avenue. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Willie Horton. Stadium cheers. Yay! Two-run bomb by Willie Horton as he hears a who, and it's 6-3 Cats. That was a grapefruit pitch by Lauzerique, and he's turned that into fruit salad. Next batter is Matchick. Matchick is 0 for 2. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Oakland bullpen now warming up. Lauzerique will deal. Lauzerique 6-1. Pitcher result at 15 is going to be too high. Matchick 1-6, and that's flied to right. And Reggie Jackson will get to that for out number 1. Lauzerique is tired. He says, I want to finish the inning out. Next up is Freehand. Freehand 1 for 2. Lauzerique 6-4. That is a home run result. Against the righty, Freehand needs a 13, and that's a 5. Lauzerique is giving up home runs like vendors giving out hot dogs. Kaboom! That ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Bill Freehand. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's a solo bomb by Freehand, and the Tigers now have a 7-3 lead. That'll be it for Lauzerique. A 6-4 is a straight home run result, and Freehand just goes ahead and sends that, and they have seen enough of Lauzerique for this game. So we'll see a new pitcher for the Athletics, and it is going to be, let's see, it's going to be Paul Lindblad. He had the most relief appearances in this case. 9 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 4.14 ERA. Lindblad will be the second day's pitcher as Lauzerique leaves with the L. The batter is Wirt, and Wirt is 0 for 2. Lindblad will go ahead and deal. Lindblad, 3-4. Against a righty, that's an automatic out, and it will be a fly out the left. That'll be taken care of by Tommy Reynolds for out number 2. And now here's McLain. He'll bat. McLain is 1 for 1, a double and a walk. Lindblad, 3-2, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Willie Horton, and a solo bomb by Bill Freehand. Tigers have a 7-3 lead after 5. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Athletics will be Tito Francona, and he is 1 for 2. McLain, he'll pitch. McLain, 4-1. Against the lefty, it's an out. And that's going to be a fly out to right, handled there by Jim Northrup, and he will put it away, out number 1. Next batter is Green. Green is 1 for 2. McLain, 4-3, walk. That 10 is too high. Green, 1-5, and that's grounded to third. That'll be handled by Wirt. He'll take his time and toss it over for out number 2. And now Reynolds. Reynolds has struck out twice. McLain, 4-6. That's a blank. Reynolds, 6-1, and that's a ground ball to third once again. And Don Wirt's got it. He'll toss it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Athletics. Denny McLain seems to have settled down since the 3rd. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Seven to 3 Tigers here. So we've got 10 runs scored combined. There were 14 historical. Mickey Stanley leads off for Detroit. Lindblad will stay in the game. He can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. They'll keep him in there. Lindblad, 5-4, walk, 6, and he walked him. They'll go ahead and walk Stanley, and Stanley reaches base for the first time today. And now here's Tresh. Tresh got a bomb his first time up. He's 1 for 3. Stanley on it first. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 8th. Lindblad, 1-3, strikeout plus 10. That 6 got him. And that will be out number 1. And next up is Northrup. Northrup 1 for 3 with a single. Stanley stays put. Lindblad 1-5. Strikeout 7. And he got him there. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Lindblad, 2 away. And now here's Cash. Cash is 2 for 2, a single, a bomb, and a walk. Stanley stays put. Lindblad, 5-4, walk. Yep, that's ball 4, and now he'll walk Cash. So Stanley trots to second, and Cash is now gets a walk. So now runners at first and second. And now the batter is Horton. Lindblad is tired, but he wants to pitch to him, but I don't think they're going to allow him to. Horton is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a bomb. Horton hits lefties very hard. I don't think they're going to let him pitch to him, even though they have, he's due to bat second. And that is going to be it for Lindblad. Lindblad coming out of the game, and the Athletics are going to bring in a righty to pitch to Horton. And it is going to be Lou Krause. 7 wins, 7 losses, 7 saves, a 4.43 ERA. Krause's job, pretty much just end this inning if possible. Although Krause is a very good hitter. He may even bat. He is due to bat second. Lou Krause, a good hitter as a pitcher. So Stanley on at second, Cash on at first. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th, 7-3 Tigers. Strategy roll still on, and nothing on the 14. Krause will pitch. Krause, 3-5 against a righty. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. They actually strike out the side. Nothing across except a couple of walks. And what a great call here by the manager to bring in Lou Krause to pitch to Horton. What a great call. You don't see managing like that on the other channel with the fluffy cat. Although the cat is kind of cute. 7-3 Tigers after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? Just want to make sure I like to say hello to everyone. I think it's the first time I've seen Cutter Historical. Cutter Historical joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Denny McLain still got plenty left in the tank. Phil Roof will lead off for the Athletics. He is 1 for 2, doubled an RBI double and reached on an error. McLain still got plenty left in the tank. Top of the 7th inning. McLain 5-3, that's a blank. Roof, 5-3, and that is a grounder to second base, handled there by Matchick. And Matchick will throw to first for out number 1. Lou Krause due to bat, and he is going to bat, as a matter of fact, because he is a darn good hitter. Coming off the bat will be Lou Krause, a 167 average, but he can hit for power, so he's going to go ahead and hit. Lou Krause does have a batter card, so we'll use it. So Lou Krause will bat for himself, and they like to use him a little while longer. So McLain will pitch to Krause. This is the 60s, not 2024. McLain, 6-1, blank. Krause, 5-2. And what an absolute call by the Oakland manager. 5-2 is an H8. That's a home run. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Lou Krause. Stadium groans. 7-4 as they bring in Lou Krause to bat for himself. And he hits one right over the center field fence. And you don't see great managing, bringing in a pitcher to hit, and he hits a home run. You don't see managing like that on that other channel. That doesn't happen like that on the other channel. When you let the pitcher hit and he hits a home run. We go 7-4 now. And now Campaneris. Campaneris is 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. McLain will pitch. McLain, 1-5, strikeout, 18 is high. Campaneris, 3-6, and it's a base hit to center field. Here come the A's. Campaneris gets a single, and now the batter is Tartable. Tartable 1 for 3 with an RBI double. 1 out here, top of the 7th. Now 7-4. Strategy rolls are still on, and nothing on the 19. Tartable is not bunting, he's swinging. McLain will go ahead and pitch. McLain, 3-4, strikeout 10, that's too high. Tartable, 3-6, and it's a ground ball right back to McLain. So 1-0, and because it's a -1, it's a -1 here. Tartable a lefty, so the shortstop would be pivot, that's Tresh. No chance of a double play, so let's see where it goes. That's a 2. The only play he has is the first. Campaneris, very good, excellent speed. He'll make it to second. That's out number 2. So ground ball right back to McLain. Make sure he takes the sure out at first and allows Campaneris to go to second. Now there are 2 away. Other channel says the dice are rigged that way. Krause said, I'll see your double or raise it 2 bases. And now here's Reggie. Reggie is 0 for 2. Reggie is a little bit mad. He's seeing his own pitchers hitting a home run, and he hasn't hit one yet. Campaneris on at second. McLain will pitch. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 2. Campaneris gets the steal sign to go to third, but he will stay where he is, even though he has a pretty good chance to get there. But he'll let Reggie swing. You don't want to be run out of the inning. McLain. 1-2. That is at the park. Tiger Stadium. 6-6. And it's a base hit to center field. And that's a possible double. Jackson's got to try for 2. Campaneris automatically scores. Jackson a base runner 4. Center fielder Stanley a -2 arm. A 1 or a 2. Jackson will get to second. He does. An RBI double for Jackson at 7-5. So Jackson brings in a run for the A's. And now the batter is Bando, and he's the tying run. McLain is not tired. He will be after Bando. Still 2 outs here, but now it's a 7-5 ball game. Yeah, I think that was the game that Jackson made that error. Jackson on at second. McLain will pitch to Bando. Now it's a 7-5 game. Strategy. Nothing on the 2. Jackson stays put. McLain looking in on Bando. Fans here at Tiger Stadium now a little worried. McLain. 3-4. Strikeout 12. That's high. Bando. 4-6. It's a fly ball to left. And Willie Horton will go ahead and get that and make the catch. Retire the side, but the A's are back in it. 2 runs on 3 hits. A solo bomb by Lou Krause, of all people, and an RBI double by Jackson. But the Athletics are back in this ball game. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we've got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be August 29th. It will be the final game in the month of August as we're about to start the pennant race. But we will be at Metropolitan Stadium for this, and we'll stay in the American League for a big matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Jim Lonborg will be going for the Red Sox, and Tom Hall will be going for the Twins. The Red Sox are still chasing the Orioles, although they're 8 wins back. The Twins are right behind the Athletics, so a very big game tomorrow night at Metro Stadium, Boston and Minnesota. Tomorrow night on Inside Pitch, the final game for the month of August. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Tigers have a 7-5 lead. Lou Krause is going to continue to pitch. And he can still pitch to 6 batters. Leading off for the Tigers will be Tommy Matchik. He is 0 for 3, but he does have a sacrifice fly. Krause will go ahead and pitch. Krause, 3-5 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly out the left, handled by Reynolds. And Reynolds makes the play, 1 out. Next batter is Freehan. Freehan hit a bomb his last time up. He's 2 for 3. A single and a bomb. Krause, 4-1 against the righty. Strikeout, 12 is high. Freehan, 6-1. This one's hit the center field, but it'll stay on the park. And Jose Tartabull makes the catch. And now the batter is Wirt, and Wirt is 0 for 3. Krause will go ahead and dig in, and now he'll go ahead and pitch. Krause, 2-4, blank. Wirt, 3-4. That's a fly ball to left field, and that's going to be caught easily by Reynolds. And that is a nice job by Lou Krause, a 1-2-3 inning. But the Tigers still have a 7-5 lead after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Denny McLain is tired. Question is, but he is due to lead off the 8th inning. Let's see what the Tigers want to do here. I'll ask Chuck Rawlings, do you let McLain pitch or is he done? Do you let McLain pitch, Chuck, or is he done? He is tired. I'll let you make the call here. Denny McLain due to lead off in the bottom. Oh, that's right, Ben Witz. You're also a Tiger fan. He is done. Chuck Rawlings says he is done. McLain will come out of the game. And that will be it for him. He is due to lead off. But the Tigers will bring on a new pitcher. And let's see here. Leading off for the Athletics is going to be Tito Francona. He'll bat. He's 1 for 3. And a lefty and 2 righties. So let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Pat Dobson, 5 wins, 10 losses, 9 saves, a 3.59 ERA. At least I think I can use him if he's not the closer. Actually, you know what? He's the closer for this game. I'll hold him off. Let me pull him back. And instead, we're going to go with Fred Lasher. Fred Lasher will come in. 2 wins, a loss, no saves, a 3.07 ERA. So Fred Lasher will come in and pitch for the Tigers. They'll save Dobson for the 9th. So Fred Lasher will pitch, and he'll be in there really just for 1 inning. Tito Francona leads off for Oakland. Lasher, 6-6, strikeout 9, cold strike 3 on Francona. He got him. And that was a good pitch right down the middle. Francona knows it. And, of course, Francona's a 7, but +3 makes him a 10, and that is a 9. He does get him. Out number 1. Here it comes Green. Green is 1 for 3. Yeah, if Krause didn't give up the home run, you could have made an argument for him to stay in. Lasher, 4-1. That's a blank. Green, 6-1. Fly ball to right. And Jim Northrup says he'll take it for out number 2. And now Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 3. Lasher. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for a good pitch. Lasher. 2-3. Walk. Yep, that's ball 4. He will walk Reynolds on a 6. So he does give up a walk. And now the batter is Roof. And Roof is going to bat, I believe. I don't think I could switch him out. Now he'll bat. Roof will bat. So runner at first. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 7. Reynolds stays at first. Fred Lasher trying to get the signs. He does against Roof. 2 outs, top of the 8th. 7-5 Tigers. Lasher. 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout 8. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And the inning is over. Nice job by Lasher. Nothing across except a walk. A good call by the Detroit manager, Fred Lasher, to bring Fred Lasher in. As I said, you just don't see this absolutely perfect managing here like you do on that other channel. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Lou Krause. He can pitch to 3 more batters. He's also due to lead off. They're going to are they going to let him pitch here, or do you bring in Fingers already? Let's see. Fred Lasher due to lead off. We'll see a pinch hitter for him. They get a righty and a switch. Let's see. Oakland's going to go ahead. He can pitch to 3 more batters, but obviously he's not going to do that, or maybe here. Lou Krause is going to come out of the game. He did a heck of a job. And the Athletics will go to a new pitcher, and they're going to go to Jim Rowland. 5 wins, a loss, 1 save, a 2.20 ERA. So Rowland is going to be the 4th ace pitcher. Pinch hitter coming in for Fred Lasher. He did his job. And there's only one guy, of course, you got to bring in, and that is Mr. Tiger himself. Pinch hitting for the Tigers will be Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline. 272 average, 21 homers, 69 RBIs. Hall of Famer. Yes, one of the greatest of all time. Absolutely. Rowland will pitch to Kaline to start the bottom of the 8th. Rowland, 3-2, range play. Kaline, 5-2. Fly ball to right. Going after that is Reggie Jackson. His range is a 2. Nope. And that is going to be a single for Kaline. Kaline comes in and gets a leadoff base hit for the Tigers. Once again, great managing, bringing in Al Kaline at a good time. You don't see managing like this on that other channel. Here's Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 3 with a walk. He'll bat, though. Infield is at double play. Strategy rolls are off. Rowland, 2-6. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 5-1. It's a ground ball to short. 2-3-4. Second base, pivot green 0, 1-4. It's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. Mickey Stanley grounds out into the 6-4-3. 2 away. And now the batter is Tresh. And Tresh is 1 for 4 with a bomb. Rowland will pitch to Tresh. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 8th. 7-5 Tigers. Rowland. 2-4. Strikeout. 19 is high. Tresh. 2-2, fly out to center, and Jose Tartabull will get that. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Cats. They have a 7-5 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? I know Ben Witz and Chuck Rawlings would love to see some 9th inning magic. The Tigers will go ahead and bring out their closer, and that's going to be Pat Dobson. 5 wins, 10 losses, 9 saves. a 3.59 ERA. I have designated him the closer in this game. So Pat Dobson will come on to pitch to try to close the game. Pinch hitter coming in for Jim Rowland, as he is done. And leading off for the Athletics will be Denny Cater, 262 average, 10 homers, and 76 RBIs. So Cater leads off here on the top of the ninth. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. Dobson, 5-6, walk 6. No, that just missed. Cater, 2-5. It's a base hit past second. It's a leadoff hit. So Cater will come on and get a single. And now the tying run to the plate in Campaneris. Campaneris is 1 for 3 with a single, scored twice, walked and stole a base. Cater on at first. Dobson will pitch to Campaneris. Strategy rolls are off. Dobson, 5-5. That's a blank. Campaneris, 5-4. It's hit hard to center field. That's a 19, and against a righty, that's just gonna miss. It's gonna be a long fly out to center, and Stanley makes the catch, 1 out. He would have gotten a triple on a 17, and that's a 19. 1 down. Campaneris thought he got something there. 1 out, and now the batter is Tartable. Tartable is 1 for 4 with an RBI double. Cater on it first. Dobson looking in on Tartable. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for a good pitch. Dobson, 6-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Tartable, 3-3. And it's a fly ball to center field. And once again, Mickey Stanley will get to it. And that is out number 2. But who else would you have to face in order to get the game over? Here comes Reggie Jackson. He is 1 for 3. RBI double his last time up in a walk. With 1 swing of the bat, Jackson could tie this game right up. Dobson looking in on Jackson. The fans here at Tiger Stadium know what Reggie's capable of doing. And the fans are loud, and everyone is set. Dobson winds up and deals. 1-2, possible error. Jackson, 2-1. And against a righty, that's going to be a double into left field. Left fielder is Horton. His error rating is a 6. That's a 19. He will not make an error. So it's a double to left. With 2 outs, Cater, base runner 4. Double to left, -1. A 1-3. Cater will score. He does. But Jackson holds it second. It's 7-6. Seven to 6 ball game. Another RBI double for Jackson. The tying run is at second base. And now here comes Sal Bando. Bando is 0 for 3 with a walk. Reggie now at second base. He holds where it is. Dobson will pitch to Bando. You could walk him and pitch to Francona, but I don't think you put the go-ahead run on base. They'll pitch to Bando. Dobson gets the sign from Freeham. Once again, the fans at Tiger Stadium hoping the Tigers can hold on. 7-6, top of the ninth, in a big game here in the American League. Dobson sets up, and now strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 5. Reggie stays at second. Dobson will pitch. 4-5, range play. Bando, 5-4. It's a base hit past third, but it's a range play for Don Wirt. His range is a 3. Does he save the game? Yes, he does. Don Wirt got it. He makes a stop. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Tigers beat the Athletics tonight. 7-6 on a heck of a play by Don Wirt at third. Stadium cheers. Yay! 1 run on 2 hits is all the Athletics get. A range play by Don Wirt, and he has it, and he throws to first to get the out, and the Tigers will get a 7-6 win here at Tiger Stadium. Big win for the Tigers. They will take this win, absolutely. And they had to do it the hard way. The Athletics are a good team, but the Tigers will get a 7-6 win here. There were 14 runs historically scored in this game, and we had 13. Actually, the A's won this game 8-6, but the Tigers will take a 7-6 win. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Denny McLain. He'll go ahead and get the win. George Lauzerique will go ahead and take the loss. Fred Lasher does get a hold, and Pat Dobson does pick up the save. So there was a big win there for the Tigers. They will take it. But we are not done. Stay tuned for 10-minute ticker. So who said a 3-0 lead would be enough for Denny McLain? Come on, guys. You know that no lead is safe an inside pitch. Why do you think this game is so much fun to play? It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So Oakland will take the loss here, 7-6 to Detroit. The Tigers will get the win. Let's see how the rest of the majors does. Continuing with August 26th, Seattle at Baltimore. Let's see, Pilots 6-15, that is 1. Orioles 16-45, and that's 6, a win for the O's. Kansas City at Boston. Royals 6-32, that's 2. Red Sox 13-44, and that's 5. Another win for Boston. California at Cleveland. Angels 11-52 and 5 runs. Indians 7-65, that's 7 runs, a win for the Tribe. Oakland at Detroit, the second game of the doubleheader. Oakland 10-53, and that is 5. Tigers 13-26, and that's 3. So they will split the twin bill. Washington and Minnesota. Washington 8-22, that's 2. Twins 14-53, and that's 6. Minnesota inches closer to the Athletics. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox 3-56, and that's 4. Yankees 4-43, that's 3. That's a bad loss for the Yanks. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 13-16, and that's 2. Cubs 13-52, that is 6. Another win for the Cubs. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos 2-11, that's 0. Dodgers 10-12, that's 1. That's a win for the Dodgers. By the way, the Expos have been eliminated. They have more than 81 losses. Atlanta at Pittsburgh. Big series. Braves 9-14, that is 1. Pirates 10-61, that is 6. A win for the Bucks. Mets and the Padres in a doubleheader. You know, if you want to let me tell you, the Padres, their record is 30 wins and 96 losses. That's how bad they have been pretty much on FastScore. 30 wins, 96 losses. They may not even break the 40. So if you want to turn your season around, play the San Diego Padres. Mets, 936, and that is 4. Padres, minus 426 at 0. Mets win the first one. Mets, 934, and that is 3. Padres, 262. And that's 5. They'll actually split the twin bill. The Padres finally get a win. Philadelphia and the Giants. Philadelphia, 441, and that is 3. Giants, 1321, and that's 2. That's a win for the Phils. Astros and the Cardinals in a doubleheader. Astros, 924, that's 2. Cardinals, 214, that's 0. Astros win the first. Astros, 852, that's 5. Cardinals, 623, and that's 2. And the Astros beat the Cardinals twice. On to August 27th, Seattle at Baltimore. Pilots, 256, that is 4. Orioles, 1841, that's 6, a win for the O's. Kansas City at Boston. Royals, 636, that is 3. Red Sox, 1413, that's 2. That's a win for the R's. California at Cleveland. Angels, 252, that is 3. Indians, 664, that's 6. A win for the Tribe. Oakland at Detroit. Oakland, 1034, 4 runs. Tigers, 954, that's 5 runs. A win for the Cats. Washington and Minnesota. Senators, 556, that's 5 runs. Twins, 1115, and that is 2 runs. And the Twins can't get any closer. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox, 255, that is 4. Yankees, 953, and that is 5. Yankees will beat the Pale Hose. Reds and the Cubs. Reds, 1324, and that's 3. Cubs, 1766, that is 12. And the Cubs crush the Reds. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos, 161, and that's 4. Dodgers, 1231, and that's 3. That's a bad loss for the Dodgers. Braves and the Pirates. Braves, 1065, that's 8. Pirates, 635, and that is 3. That's a win for the Braves. Mets and the Padres. Mets, 1015, and that is 2. Padres, minus 433, and that is 1. And the Mets will still get a happy recap. Philadelphia and the Giants. Phillies, 761, and that's 6. Giants, 1066, that's 10. A win for the G-Men. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 134, that is 2. Cardinals, 856, and that's 6. That will be a win for the Redbirds. August 28th, Seattle at Baltimore. Pilots, 035, that's 2. Orioles, 1454, and that's 7. A win for the O's. Kansas City at Boston. We have Boston and Minnesota tomorrow night. Royals, 742, that is 4. Red Sox, 1132, and that's 3. They'll just miss it. Win for the R's. Oakland at Detroit. Oakland, 1224, and that's 3. Tigers, 1134, that's 4. Tigers will beat the A's. Reds and the Cubs. Reds, 1141, and that's 4. Cubs, 1414, that's 2. That game belongs to the Reds. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos 5-14, and that's 1. Dodgers 12-14, and that's 2. Dodgers get the win. Braves and the Pirates. Braves 13-31, and that is 4. Pirates 12-35, and that's also 4. They go to extras. That's our first extra inning game. Atlanta rolls a 2, plus 2 is 4. Pirates roll a 6, plus 0 is 6, and the Pirates will win it in extras. Philadelphia and the Giants. Phillies 11-21, that's 2. Giants 15-54, and that is 7, a win for the G-Men. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros 2-51, and that is 3. Cardinals 11-46, and that's 5. The Redbirds will get that win. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Metropolitan Stadium for August 29th. The Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Gentleman Jim Lonborg will be going for the Red Sox. Tom Hall will be going for the Twins. Big matchup in the American League. Our final game for the month of August. The 1969 pennant race begins Monday as we go into the final month of the 69 season. But we have 3 more to play in August. Red Sox, Twins, Lonborg, and Hall. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the darn bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Tigers go ahead and cage the A's. The Tigers get the win 7-6. Heck of a game. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.